Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and if you're looking for a waterproof case for your iPhone XS Max that provides great all-around protection, you might want to check out the FRE by LifeProof. So this case is waterproof, drop-proof, dust-proof, and snow-proof. The waterproofness is for a full hour at 2 meters. The drop protection is 2 meters as well. This case has a very nice feel in the hand and provides excellent overall usability. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the FRE on your iPhone XS Max, as well as give a review of its functionality. Let's get started. Prior to installing the FRE on your phone, you're going to want to remove any existing screen protectors, as well as clean the screen very well. You do have a microfiber cloth included, which is definitely going to be helpful in cleaning things up. You want to make sure everything is perfectly clean, because any dust or dirt or hairs or anything like that that gets stuck in between your phone's screen and the screen protector on the FRE is going to definitely negatively impact your user experience with the case. And if you have any kind of foreign objects that get caught in the seal of the FRE when you are installing your phone, that can impair the waterproofness. So you definitely want to make sure you're looking at a clean phone prior to installing it in the FRE. Once your phone is beautiful and clean, you're going to want to open up the FRE case so that you can install your phone. You do need to use a coin now. They no longer include the cute little plastic tool that they used to include to allow you to pry the phone case apart. Maybe this is because people were always losing them anyway and you were going to have to use a coin eventually, or maybe they're just saving money, not really sure. Saving the environment, you could put a positive spin on it. But anyway, you do have to use a coin for this part. Just open up these spots here at the top. These used to be located at the bottom, but they're now located at the top for you to pry this open. Then you're going to pull the back off of the FRE. Next, lay your phone down gently into the top section of the FRE, face down. Press it into place, and then take the back of the phone case and clip it in place. Once you're done, do make a quick visual inspection around the edges. Make sure that there are no areas that did not click properly into place, and then you're good to go. Looking at the FRE on my iPhone XS Max, I think there's no question but the fact this does add more size and weight to the phone. However, this does offer waterproof protection as well as very good overall protection for your phone, and so I think most people would find that the trade-off is okay. It has a nice grip in the hand and feels good, feels very protective for your iPhone. Looking at the amount of lip that we have on here, we've got a nice protective lip around your screen. We do have a plastic screen protector on here, which of course is going to be more susceptible to fingerprints as well as scratches. I'll talk about screen quality in a bit, but overall this does provide very good protection for your screen, so that is excellent. Going down here to our port openings, these are protected obviously against water. We have a little door here that protects your lightning port. This is sufficiently large to fit many third-party lightning cables, which is excellent. Of course, this case does support wireless charging, so you may find you are using that functionality less than you otherwise would. As far as our speaker and microphone areas down here, these are obviously also protected against water. I don't find any issues with the audio quality with this. Maybe a very slight diminishing in the amount of volume, but other than that, as far as phone calls, people can understand me, I can understand them. There's no unpleasant buzzing or noises or anything like that, and I find that quality, whether you're on speakerphone or ear speaker, is just fine, so no problems there. Going around to the side here, notice we have a little spot here for a lanyard if you choose to use that. And in terms of grip, we have a low to medium grip on this case. Feels pleasant in the hand. This part up here is a grippier rubber, and then down below here we have a polycarbonate. Got some LifeProof branding here on the side. Overall, I think stylistically this is fairly attractive. Going to our volume up and down buttons, these are nice and clicky, have a nice feel in the hand, and there is a good job here with the mute switch. It's quite easy to use and very responsive. Obviously, all of these are protected against water incursion. Side button is nice and responsive, just basically the same as your volume buttons. Looking at the back of the case, this is made of a matte finish plastic that is quite scratch and fingerprint resistant, has a pleasant feel underneath the fingertips, and also gives you a certain amount of grip. This is not one of those really slippery feeling plastics, just has a really good feel to it. We got some LifeProof branding down here at the bottom. We have a little spot here where you can see your Apple logo. Obviously this is protected by plastic because this is a waterproof case. And by the way, speaking of the waterproofness, there's no issue as far as I can tell whatsoever as far as the water testing. I did water testing of this case and everything was perfectly fine. No water came in during my test. The waterproofness, as I mentioned, is for 1 hour at a 2-meter depth. We do have plenty of protection here for the protruding camera. No problems there. Do have to be sure to keep this area clean, of course, because if this area becomes dirty, it is going to affect your photographic quality. But other than that, no issues with the camera, and I think that this is overall really quite a nice case. Looking at our screen quality, I think that the built-in screen protector here, being a non-adhesive screen protector, is probably the weakest part of the free experience. This does not mean that it is a terrible screen protector. It's not. It's actually perfectly usable. But when you think about the fact that the XS Max has such an absolutely gorgeous screen, anything which detracts at all from the screen is kind of sad. And this does detract a bit from your screen quality. So your oleophobic coating is not going to be as good as on a glass screen, whether it's a tempered glass screen protector or your actual screen itself. Just not going to be quite as good. The optical clarity, again, not going to be quite as good. As far as responsiveness and swiping and all that, I think you're good. 3D touch actually worked really well. No problems with that. And I think that the screen gap is actually really pretty minor in between the screen protector and your actual screen, so that when you're typing and texting, like in the middle, you're all really good. No problems there. I do notice a bit of an air gap at the bottom and at the top, but other than that, really not a problem. So overall, I think that this is entirely usable. It's just not as perfect as it could otherwise be. And if you're looking for perfect, you're not going to find that, but you also are going to find that you have tons of protection against all kinds of nasty things that could come at your phone. If you get mud on it, for example, it's not actually touching your actual phone. Your phone is protected. So that is a wonderful thing, in my opinion, because if you're using, for example, case-compatible tempered glass screen protector, you always have that little edge around there which is exposed. And if you are in really dirty conditions, then your actual phone is potentially getting scratched or somehow hurt by whatever is there. And if you use this type of screen protector, you are completely protected. So looking at it that way does make the trade-off with screen quality a little bit easier to take. Finally, one question that people often ask is, why do I need a waterproof case when iPhones are waterproof now? And the reasons are twofold. So your iPhone, when it comes out of the factory, has 2 meters of water protection for up to 30 minutes. So if you slap a LifeProof FRE on that, it's going to double that time to 1 hour. So that's a significant difference. Also, the amount of waterproof protection that your iPhone has built in is going to lessen over time, according to Apple. It just gets worse and worse. So after you've been using the phone for 6 months, who knows how much waterproof protection it has. It's best not to rely on it, particularly when you consider the fact that water damage is still not covered by Apple. So it's basically the same as if you drop your phone and break it, that's not covered. Well, if you incur water damage, that's not covered by Apple either, unless you have Apple Care, and then of course you have to incur copays, etc. So overall, I think if you are planning to use your iPhone XS Max in a water-related situation, such as swimming or showering or whatever it is you want to do with it, then you're definitely going to be best off putting it in a waterproof case. And I think that the LifeProof FRE is a really good quality waterproof case. It's also going to give you 2 meters of drop protection. It has a nice feel in the hand and is overall a well-crafted case. So there's a lot of reasons why you might want to consider the LifeProof FRE for your iPhone XS Max. Again, we've been looking at the LifeProof FRE for iPhone XS Max. This case is available directly from LifeProof as well as from other retailers, and it has an MSRP of $89.99. There are 5 colors available. This particular blue-green color is called Tiki. The other options are a black, a gray, a pink, and a teal blue. Many thanks to the kind folks at LifeProof for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions about this case, please feel free to put them in the comments below, and I will do my best to address them. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please hit that subscribe button because I have lots more great case and accessory reviews yet to come. Again, this is Kristen with the LifeProof FRE for iPhone XS Max. Enjoy your iPhone and have a wonderful day.